I like paper.
Call this public hearing to order. And can I ask Councillor Thompson to read the notice? And again, for the gallery, this is not for the cannabis issue, this is for the Hutton School.
The purpose of this hearing is to consider certain bylaws which, if adopted, shall amend the City of Grand Forks Official Community Plan Bylaw number 1919 and/or zoning bylaw number 2039. All persons who believe that their interest in property within the boundaries of the city is affected by the proposed bylaws shall be afforded a reasonable opportunity to be heard or to present written submissions respecting matters contained in the bylaws that are the subject of this hearing. No one will or should feel discouraged or prevented from making their views known. This hearing is open to the public, and all representations to council form part of the public record. A live video and audio feed may be broadcast and recorded by GFTV. All information, correspondence, petitions, or reports that have been received concerning the subject bylaws have been made available to the public. The correspondence and petitions received after April 24th, 2019 are available for inspection during the course of this hearing and are located on the information table in the foyer of the council chamber. Members of council may ask questions if they so wish. However, the main function of council members is to listen to the views of the public. It is not the function of council to debate the merits of the proposed bylaws with individual citizens or with each other at this hearing. Council debate on the proposed bylaws is scheduled to take place during the next regular council meeting after the conclusion of this hearing. It should be noted, however, that for some items a final decision may not be able to be reached at the meeting. It must be emphasized that council will not receive any representation from the applicant or members of the public after conclusion of this hearing. During a public debate, people sometimes become enthusiastic or emotional. Regardless of whether you favor or oppose any application or argument, please refrain from applause or other expressions of emotion. Restraint enables others whose views may or may not coincide with your own to exercise their right to express their views and have them heard in as impartial a forum as possible.
Thank you, Councillor Thompson. And is there anyone here desiring to speak to this hearing on the Hutton School matter? And we usually wait. What's the?
Another 5 minutes, and it's the same question, and
Yeah.
the third time.
Yeah, can we overlap by beginning discussions on the other matter? We have to sit here silently.
I would suggest to let the hearing process kind of wade its way through, and then to go fresh with the other one. I would say would be the best way to do that.
Oh, I think we got one. No, it's just an empty chair. I was getting excited for a minute.
We got 3 viewers.
Anybody want to speak to?
Nobody's beating back though.
Got any good stories? I hate to waste this valuable time. How are you feeling, Chris? Are you?
Well, I'm good. I'm good, thanks. We're not contagious.
It's deafening.
Good thing, Doctor.
Who's whistling?
What is extremely boring, Alex? or 300.
Did you see that he just won some big award there?
Yes, he did. He was afraid it was going to be something that's because he was a whole state.
Sympathy vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So he was good.
I went and I took a look at the
And
stage.
Rod said that, what's his name? The golfer.
Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods just received an award from Mr. Trump.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. He realizes it's not a real tiger though, doesn't he?
Guys, you know you're on camera.
Oh,
We're just talking about awards.
FBI, never mind.
Yeah, if you could just keep that map up and just sort of explain to the audience at home what's all happening.
Yeah, that would be
There's an
good.
idea.
Yeah. So, for those at home, you can see that place labeled parking area. So there's been interest in making that into a parking area for the school, because currently the school has sort of a lack of parking. So they're just trying to expand it into that parking area there. So, you know, we're just waiting to hear feedback, if anybody has any comments on their thoughts on that.
Well said, that.
You get to read the intro next time.
Between 3 and 4 viewers. So that's
Okay, I'll ask a second time. Is there anyone here speaking to this matter of Hutton School? No, we have to go one more. Give it a few more minutes.
I could run up and come near the door.
Good.
Everybody speed reading that? That's a lot of work you're going to be showing. That report.
And my grandson goes there and it's quite the traffic jam some days. It's really, it is dangerous, so it would be a real,
I know the people that have classroom there, they were always getting blocked. In the morning, you'd have to put little fences up and stuff, otherwise they're blocked in from other vehicles.
yeah. Do you remember in university, if you had a master's, you only got 10 minutes. If you had a doctorate, we'd wait 15.
Kevin, can you resend me, please, this next public hearing agenda? I don't have it.
Certainly.
Thank you. It's called feedback.
That's all there is. We're just going to call it public feedback. There really isn't an agenda. Is there?
Is there something I have to read out?
No, you don't have to read it out.
Just read it?
Not necessary.
When was it sent out?
We could talk about the Canifest
No, we
lineup.
have to do that.
Legislatively required.
Anybody excited?
Canifest. We could talk about Canifest lineup and the lack of Susie Quattro.
Right?
I know.
Try.
I heard a rumor that she was coming. Of course, I started it, but I thought it might go viral.
I want to know.
And the rumor about Tommy Chong, that's not true.
What rumor?
That he might drop by.
Did anybody drop by?
Tommy, Sean.
Oh, you know, there's all sorts of rumors.
We started
He lives across from my buddy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to call a third time. Anyone in the audience wishing to speak to the issue of the parking lot at Hutton School? Hearing none. going to go ahead and risk serious repercussions and call this hearing to a close.